Bro, it's not bad, but
It's
it's just
not
like
bad, bro. It's
no.
it's
This is what I'm
infinite
saying.
money. What do you mean? And then you can go into the individual ones and see how they're performing, each person.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
This is my calendar, my personal calendar. I'm gonna show you guys my closer's calendar. I could not take this many calls if it was just me.
Shit.
Bro, that's
Last
crazy. I've
weekend.
never heard of anything like that.
I haven't even told you guys the best part. We've closed 3 clients and we have 24 meetings still yet to take. I got 40 book calls in 2 weeks.
How much did it cost you?
So I have literally made the perfect outreach system for you to be able to send over 500 DMs per day without doing any work at all and without paying any appointments at a ridiculous amount of money at all. In this video, I'll be detailing the exact way that I did it for one of my students. They literally have been sending 500 DMs every single day. They literally got around 180 interested people to work on commission basis only. So I'm gonna show you guys this entire thing and let's get straight into it.
So these VAs, you need to add them through a qualification. Actually, I'm doing the qualification process for you. Doesn't matter. They're gonna be working on these times. I can change the times because you're in the other side of the world, so I don't know if that would even work for you. But this is standard time that we have our VAs work, and for our clients too.
Yeah, I'll probably get my VAs working out of the US as well, because
So for the $2 an hour VAs, the $1 an hour VAs, you're gonna train them both together. So you're gonna schedule a time where they're both free, you're free. They're always going to be free, right? You can schedule whatever time you want, and you're going to train them both together. So train them both together, and you're going to go really in depth. So make it long and super informative. Like go through fucking everything. All right, like every single thing.
Record it,
Make it
right?
as long as possible, and then then you're gonna record it, and that's gonna be your SOP. So create SOP around the training, and then you'll have an SOP that will look something like this. And then you add your training video up on here on top. And then you add a loom explaining everything else. So the script, you explain the script, you explain how to find leads, you explain how to use the tracker, you explain the limits that they have to hit, you explain that they have to send out, so look, I'll show you my Slack. You see, they send a daily report, total DM set 42, total replies 50, 0 book calls. She just started, so she's kind of shit, but you get the point, right? Create an SOP around that. And then you're gonna host big boy interview. So what you do is create a post on Upwork 3 days before the interview, and you're going to, let me just get it for you. You're gonna use this post, which I used here. I showed you guys this like ages ago. And you're gonna add a Zoom link, add Zoom link plus time. And so whatever time you want, put the time zone. So whatever it is in Australia time zone, and then add worldtimebuddy.com. That's for them to be able to see, add Philippines time as well on the post. And then you post it 3 days before you want the interview to happen. And bro, you'll get a shit ton of people. Just make it super accessible, like low requirements. You know how there's like requirements for expertise and stuff like that, intermediate, expert. Make it as low as possible. Make it an hourly job. Actually, make it an hourly job, but like $3 to $6 an hour. And then in the post, you explain that it's commission only. That there's a few key things that you have to always remember. You have to put that it's 50% commission, and then put in brackets how much they're going to earn, which is $50. So you put $5 per booked call or whatever number, plus the $50, the 50% commission, which is equal to $50, right? And then you add a little PS. PS, our most recent hire made $350 this week alone, or something like that. All right. Then you're gonna get a shit ton of people, and then you qualify them on the call. I could show you my qualification. So I usually just have this on my side, like while I qualify people. But it's like, you know, are you able to work 8 hours a day? Are you able to work these hours? Is there anything stopping you from working 8 hours a day? Are you sure you can? You're just basically repeating the same thing over and over again to make sure that they can actually do the job and not bail on you, right? So we just have these to like pretty much like, you know, I can add these here.
Oh yeah, sweet. Thanks for
Commission based. that's just an example of mine. You can edit it, but you get the idea.
Yeah. I probably don't need the NDA part, right?
Probably not. No. Don't spend more than 2-3 minutes per person on that interview. Depending on how many people you have, you'll adjust, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll just, once you have your team ready, you'll have them all still on a Zoom call. You'll kick whoever's shit. And then you'll say, okay, guys, so here's the SOP. You run them through the SOP. You record you running them through the SOP. And then you upload that as an SOP for them. You'll have 2 Slack channels. You'll have one for the 2 $1 an hour VAs, and then you'll have one for these guys.
Yeah, cool. So
like
I can send them the video SOP from the VAs that I train, right? Like for the $1
you send
an hour.
them the exact SOP that you sent them plus the video of you training them.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll have 2 Slack channels, okay? 2 Slack channels. You have to do 2 daily huddles or Zoom calls. You probably can't do huddles because you don't have Slack Premium or whatever. But pretty much like 5 to 10 minutes. What you do in this huddle, you're basically retaining them. So you're doing human contact. So, the relationship stays alive. You make sure that they're active. And in this huddle, you pretty much go over KPIs. Like, okay, this person is hitting the KPIs, you're good. You can leave or whatever. You obviously ask anyone if they have any questions or how's everyone doing? Is everything going fine within their life as well, not just the job?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to the people, okay, you're not hitting the KPIs. What's going on? What are you struggling with? Oh, I don't know what to reply when whatever, bunch of problems. Okay, you send them a one-on-one scheduling link. I wouldn't recommend it for these guys, but for these guys, it's a must. So if they're not hitting the KPIs, you send them a one-on-one and you train them. And then you record it and then boom, another SOP. Never have to train again. You get the point, right? Yeah. So daily huddles are a must, or daily Zoom calls, 5 to 10 minutes max. It's not long, all right? And then what you want to do is you want to create a new calendar. So here you can see Viraffic VA team, right? You see it?
Yeah.
And then you add 2 things. You add their schedule. So in the qualifications, you have to have them agree to the schedule, right? For me, my VA schedule is from 5 to midnight, my time. And you create that, you mark yourself as not busy, or else like no one will be able to book calls, during that time.
Yeah.
And then you create another one called team meeting. So before they start their 8-hour day, you have a small team meeting, which is that huddle, which is that 5 to 10 minutes. You have to make sure that these guys always show up. These guys are your priority.
Yeah.
These guys are who you're going to invest your time into and make sure that they show up. But yeah, that's pretty much what that and that looks like. And then you can go here and you can go to settings and sharing and you can add someone to the whole calendar, which means whatever other events you add, they will automatically be in their calendar. So you don't have to add them individually to each one. It just adds them to the whole thing.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And then you could just hide it, for example, right? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you want to add daily goals, not daily goals, but like monthly goals, goals for KPIs, leaderboards. You want to make sure that you engage with them. Like, for example, I was writing up some goals. These are February goals and these are annual goals. Just for the general team. Like there's no specific, like there's content team, outreach team, stuff like that. But you really have to engage. Like it's not something where you just send the files in and they start working, You really have to have a relationship with each one of them.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that the mentorship has been better ever since I've really started to dial in with you guys?
Yeah. True. Yeah, you're right.
I've really been in that chat, making sure everyone's up to date, me reaching out to you guys constantly,
Yeah, because for me, like last time, I think that might be another reason why, because like with the VAs, I would just like get in contact with them. Like I like before they shift and stuff, I would like to be like, yeah, like is everything like okay, like you're ready to go and stuff like that. But I wouldn't really like ask them about their personal life because bro, I genuinely
you have to. Some people have fucking kids and then all of a sudden they can't work, right? You need to figure that out before rather than after. You're saving yourself time. And then you have another excuse to talk about their life that you don't really care about, but you'll be like, oh hey, like how's your wife? How's your kid? Is he doing good? he had this football event, how'd it go? You know, that shit matters to them.
Yeah, you're right.
If it's someone's birthday and you know it is, they're not going to tell you that it's their birthday. But if you know it's their birthday, if you collect it up front and you add yourself a reminder and you post it in the chat, like, hey guys, it's blah blah blah's birthday. Wish them a happy birthday. You not think that would make their fucking week?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Shit like that matters. It's the small things that really matter. And I learned that the hard way. I think it was Wesley that he was like, bro, like, you got to dial in more with my brother. Like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And I was just like, bro, like, you just got to do this, this, and this. But he didn't know what this and this was, right? He didn't understand it. So I really had to dial in. And that's what I learned with my VAs. So I created this structure that this is kind of like, I just ran you through this like really, really quickly, but you kind of get the gist.
Yeah.
And this has changed everything.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. So the daily meetings are like basically every day forever. Is that what you mean? Like,
at the start, it's way better if you do every day, and then
until I get a manager, right? Yeah.
Then you just have him do it. For example, I have my manager on every single call that I take, every single one of them, trainings, onboardings, everything. Because then I don't even have to train him. I don't even have to send him the recording. He already knows.
Yeah.
Like right now, he's finding a website to create logos because the Origins logos weren't up to quality. So we have to change it. I just said, yo, find a better logo maker. I don't care about the price. And he said, okay.
Yeah.
Manager's going to be your best investment. An advanced VA is what we call them.
Yeah, hopefully I'm probably going to spend this week, because Monday is a public holiday for us as well. I'll probably spend this week just getting all of this stuff in place. And like sitting these meetings and getting these people hired and stuff, and then I'll see.
My recommendation for you: post the Upwork thing now, today, and then you can schedule it for Monday.
Yeah.
And then you can post that interview on Monday.
I might even contact the people that I messaged already. But the thing is with that, not that I messaged already, but that I got in already. But that's like 50% commissions though. I shouldn't do that.
Bro, don't bother. Just make the post, add the Zoom link, add the time. That's all you have to do. There's no one-on-one contact here. You're trying to.
Should I add that? Oh, okay. So I add that in the
post. The whole point is to not, it's fully automated. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And in Go High Level, there's this thing where it's called memberships. Bro, you can make a whole course and you can base your SOP structure around that and create a bunch of training videos where you're like, okay, this section is how to find leads. This section is how to go off script. This section is how to close the booking. And then they have a whole course on appointment setting.
Yeah. And you can get them to follow up as well, right?
Yeah. If someone's being... Do I pay them up?
What were you saying?
I said, if someone's slipping up or if someone's not hitting the correct KPIs, it's not their fault. It's your fault. You need to schedule a one-on-one with them instantly, as soon as possible, and figure out what the fuck's the problem.
I might make like in that Slack channel, I might make like an accountability room. So it'd be like, how many calls did you make per day? Everybody has to post in that chat.
Bro,
how many they
bro, you don't need to have an accountability room. Just have them post. So other than the tracker will show you exactly the total amount of book calls, the total amount of DMs sent by your entire team. And then you have little things where you can see their individual pages and their individual KPIs. And you see, okay, this person's fired, this person's fired. This person is not doing good. Like, let me go talk to them. And then at the end of the day, every single day, at the end of their working time, you have them send a Slack message with the little resume that I showed you. So the date, how many DMs they sent, how many booked calls, and then everyone will send it and you'll be instantly able to see who's doing what.
Yeah.
The whole, you need to stop like saying like, oh, like how many DMs did you send? No, it's automated. You have to automate it.
Yeah. Cool. So basically, like, do I assign them a document each or something? Or how does that work?
I'll show you right now. Lawyer setter. So you have the main one. You can add the SOP here like I did. And then you have individual ones here at the bottom. We've only hired one so far. But basically, all of these at the bottom add up to January. So all of those added up together will add up here. So these are your total KPIs. And then you can go into the individual ones and see how they're performing, each person.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Where'd you get this template? Did you make this template?
No, I think Jorge made it. But then I was like, yo, I could just have and see individual ones.
Bro, send that through ASAP, bro. Please.
Bro, Joe, I just gave Arya in the last 20 minutes the best game plan he's ever gotten.
Bro, that was good, bro. I'm actually, bro, I'm glad that I thought about that topic, bro. This is exactly what I meant by I need like that's exactly
Yo,
what
you
I
need
meant
this
by.
shit too, bro. You need this shit too, bro.
For what? For what? I'm confused.
Bro, you just missed it. Just missed. Bro, I was going off. I was going off,
Bro, it's like
bro.
systems for VAs. To pretty much like how to manage the VAs, like how to do that stuff, like how to track things,
But
like,
it's not
that
anything
type of
you've
stuff.
heard. Ario, don't make it sound like shit he's heard about already.
Okay, bro,
Make
send me
it
that
sound.
that template, please, bro.
Make
Can I
it
Send me
get
that.
like
sound.
a quick recap of what it's
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah. I got you. Let me just send him the template. Just create a copy, Arya.
Yeah, sweet.
So Arya was doing fuck all outreach. So I was like, yo, get two VAs, two $1 an hour VAs, get them on a time schedule, train them both and record it, and then create an SOP out of that. And then host one of those interviews where, you know, you get like 50 people in one interview, where you just post a job on Upwork, add the link and the time zone, and then interview them and qualify them. So, you know, I added my qualifications. Obviously yours are going to be different, but mine are, for example, you have to work during these times. If you're not able to work during these times, you're out. Are you able to work long term? Are you able to do 8 hours a day? Blah, blah, blah. And then these people will work on commission basis. So these people will get paid hourly. These people will work on commission. So for example, $5 per booked call plus $50 per deal close.
Oh,
and
dang,
those
okay.
people, so all of your VAs, you create a new calendar right here, VA team, Biographic VA team. You create a new calendar and you add their schedule. So you know what times they need to be working. And then you add a little team meeting that takes 5 to 10 minutes max per day, where you just say, okay, how's everyone doing? Is everyone ready to go? Blah, blah, blah. And here you talk about people's KPIs. So you go individually one by one per person, and you're like, okay, this person's not hitting their KPIs. This person is, you're good. Why are you not hitting your KPIs? Oh, I'm not sure about the script. Okay, schedule a one-on-one with me and we'll retrain you. You record that, new SOP, done. You'll have
Bro,
two Slack channels. You'll have two Slack
show him
channels.
the.
Wait. You'll have two Slack channels. One for the one for the hourly VAs, and then one for the commission-based VAs. Your focus is not on these. Your focus is on these. But every time you retrain these or whatever, you can send the SOP to these.
Okay, no, that's tough.
And then
That
you
is
track
tough.
their KPIs through this. Obviously, this is like the general part. And then Arya was like, okay, but how do I know their individual ones? You just add them here. And then you create like so if I click here, you can see it adds all of the pages on this one, you know, on each one. So all of these add up to January, and then you can see the total KPIs, and then you can see the individual ones.
No, I like
Tell me
that.
that's
I
not
like,
fire, bro.
I like that. I like
That's
that. But yeah, I mean,
that
like
template's great.
that's the SOP that we started out with like a while ago when you were talking about just training them, building out the SOP sheet and everything. But that's like that on steroids.
Yeah, this is
Literally.
like, I thought, okay, a lot of people in mentorship, you guys are kind of struggling with booked calls, like in terms of mass. And I was like, shit, like, why don't you guys just do ads? And you guys are so against ads. So I was like, okay, what can I do, you know, that's not ads, right? This is the best thing I could come up with.
Yeah. I think, bro. I think my ad account getting banned was a sign, bro.
No, it wasn't. It was a sign that you're just shit. But listen, you need to do ads. Dude, I got 40 booked calls in 2 weeks.
How much did it cost you?
$1,000, $32 per booked call.
Shit, bro, that's pretty pricey though.
Bro, I have
It's
one
not.
VA who's booking $24. She's $24 per book call, and I got one VA that's at $11 per book call.
Shit, it's crazy.
But
How much
but
are they booking you though?
the problem is, so that one VA, she's booked me 8 meetings, right? And she's been working for like 2 weeks. The other one's at like about 9 or 10 meetings. But this is my issue is like a lot of the people they're booking calls with are unqualified. So I spent like the last 3 days building up basically an unqualified offer for them, right?
Have
'Cause
you
if
built
I
out a
have-
form to make sure that they're qualified?
Huh?
Have you made a form to make sure that they're qualified
What type of form? Like on my Calendly or what?
before they schedule?
No, I haven't built out a form.
Hey, you think that if you built out a form, only people that would join the call would be qualified?
But my thing is, if I built out a form, bro, I would be booking like probably like 1 call a week.
Okay.
'Cause, like all the
and
all
is
the
the
unqualified
time, are the calls that you're taking with the unqualified people worth your time?
But this is what I'm saying now is because I'm trying to sell. Okay, they're unqualified for a
Joe,
6K
is a
offer.
30-minute call with someone worth your low ticket offer?
I think so. The one I just built out.
Okay, so why are you complaining that they're unqualified?
No, but what I'm saying is I literally just built this offer out. So now I'm saying that, you know, going forward, they will be qualified for that low ticket offer, right? But that was my issue because I was booking calls You know what I'm saying? But it's like every single call I was getting on, like people were like, "Yo, this is amazing," but I literally can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Once you
they joined my free group, right? So I'm about to like in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna give them like a couple of days so they forget about me. You know, they don't think I'm too salesy. Then I'm gonna hit them up and, hey, you know, you want a free strategy session or something, and then I'm gonna get them back on a call and sell them the new low ticket offer. So that's the
once you
plan.
start getting a bunch of book calls, you're gonna have to automate the low ticket to where if they're unqualified through the form, they automatically get added into the group or get an invitation.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
But bro, Arya, one of you said that my ads were costly. Who
No,
was the
no.
bimbo who said that?
Oh, bro, but they said my ads are costly.
Yeah.
No, that his ads are costly. Yeah, Arya, what did
That,
you say earlier?
bro,
Let me
I mean,
let me tell you about my ads.
$32 per book call it is expensive, bro. You feel me? That is
yeah,
a lot.
Bro, you guys are insane.
You gotta have some cash up for that,
yeah.
man.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that makes sense. But
If I'm
like,
spending
bro,
100 per day, which is 3K per month, that's what I'm spending right now. The data isn't really that good, but let's say that won't even add up to 3K. But let's say 32 per booked call. No, let's just go with the 3K or 100 per day. Bro, the amount of calls that we are booking. This is my calendar, my personal calendar. I'm gonna show you guys my closer's calendar. I could not take this many calls if it was just me.
shit.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 book calls today. With how much
Book
work?
today?
With how much work? 30 minutes of setting up my ads. 30 minutes.
What's your closest rate of like closing per like a
Pretty,
close
really,
per?
really high. The problem is the show rate. That's the only problem. But we fixed that now
Yeah.
with some automations. And
Per
like
show rate, like per show rate, what's the closing rate?
I'm not sure. He's filling out something like this, similar to this, so we can know the show
Oh
rate
yeah.
and stuff. But bro, all of these are from ads.
Mm,
We've already closed 3, and we spent this much, but we've closed 3.
shit.
Which means it literally means our cost per acquisition is 400. So every 400 that we spend, we close someone. You still think it's costly?
But you said every what?
Every $400 that we spend on ad spend, we close a client, pretty much. So
For
far
how
from our
much?
stats, for at least 1.5K. 1.5K has been the lowest. The other two have been 3K and 2K.
Bro, it's not bad, but
It's
it's
not
just like
bad, bro. It's
no, this is what I'm
infinite
saying.
money. What do you mean?
This is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. Like it's like this. You have to make sure you get your setup right? Because you hit gold, right? But for every one of you, people who get, you know, $30 per book call, there's about like 10 other SMMA guys that are struggling and have spent the same amount as you and haven't gotten the results. You get what I'm saying? Like you
Because
need the
they're not
setup.
me, bro.
You need the setup. So I mean,
Do you think that if I were offering ads to lawyers, Facebook ads for a 2K retainer, I would get these results?
no.
Do you think it's because of my offer? Because I spent 10 minutes on Canva, so it's not because of my design skills.
Definitely not, bro. I
I
think lawyers
wrote,
are
I
tired of the
wrote,
Facebook ads offer.
I wrote my VA numbers wrong on all offers. I wrote different numbers, so it's definitely not because of the copy, because they definitely didn't read that. All I did was find something good in a market that was fucked.
But not gonna lie, this is what I'm thinking though. Should I, since this one VA has me paying $24 per book call, like that's good, right?
Bro,
So I should just
it's not a question of whether it's good or not. It's a question of if I'm paying $400 and I'm closing every time I pay $400 for at least 2K, it's good. It's not okay. If I get this many book calls, like, is that good or not? If I were paying $100 per booked call, but every 400 I spent, I would get one deal. It doesn't matter how much I'm paying for this. What matters is how much I'm paying until I get a client, right?
yeah. And I
I
think
could've-
going forward, the data for me will be perfect because now with this qualified, this offer that makes the unqualified qualified, right? You know, I will know now whether
Yeah.
it works or not.
Bro, but look, it could be $100 per booked call. But if this is this, this. If every 4 calls I close, I'm making money. Even if this was $800, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm making 1.2K off this. A bit less, but you know, because of my closer's fee and shit like that. But you guys get the point. You're paying this to make 2K. Like there's no, isn't that costly? It's no, it's not. It's impossible to be costly. Every time I spend this, I get 1.2K back. You guys just see, oh, he's spending that much on ads. Like, damn, that's a lot. But it's not. I've closed 3 clients through ads. And I've got, wait. Wait, I haven't even told you guys the best part. We've closed 3 clients and we have 24 meetings still yet to take.
Shit. How many do you think you can close out of those 24?
Whatever it is, we've spent 1K on ads. So whatever it is, we'll make money, bro. Yeah. I don't care if it's 1. I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine you guys are doing the game plan that I just told you plus ads. There's no reason you guys shouldn't do 50K per month.
Oh, I just need to close, but you know what it is? Like me now.
Oh yeah, bro.
Because
you look good. You got closing skills. You got a whiteboard with some random shit written on it, so you look smart.
Bro, that looks good, bro. That's my dad's whiteboard. That's not even mine.
Oh, for real?
My dad's
the whole time I thought that was yours.
Nah, bro, it's not even mine. But it looks good, right? I was like, damn, like it probably looks like I'm professional, like with that shit in the back. But no, it's like my dad. He was like teaching me some stuff. Like he just put it up on it. That's why, like, but bro, like now it's like I'm slowly losing like not motivation, but like I'm losing hope because I feel like in my offer because I'm not closing. You know what I mean? Like I'm losing hope in my offer.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, like ads is the way to go. It's the best way to get clients. It's a little bit more costly, but it's so much better.
Yeah, it's like with ads, I understand for outreach and stuff, but now I'm like questioning my offer because I can't close.
Don't question your offer, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even question your offer. You're not taking any calls.
Yeah, exactly. But bro, I had like 6 calls, bro. But honestly, I think I was close to closing like 1 or 2 clients, but then I just fumbled, bro. Like I fumbled the bag.
Have your offer, but in different structures. So what we do is we have a 2K up front, and then we have a 1K split between 2 months payment plan, and then we have a pay after we deliver. So pay 2K after we deliver, which is basically pay at the end of the month, except it's not a monthly service. And we try and avoid the pay at the end of the month. But if it's needed, we'll do it.
That's what I'm planning to do now. So at the end, if they're still like, if their biggest problem is, oh, okay, I don't know if you can deliver, like I don't want you to pay me, I don't want to pay you this money, and then it not happen, then I'll just be like, okay, you just cover the ad spend part of the package, and you pay me the remainder once we fulfill once we get you the applicants. But the only thing is, let's say I get them applicants and they don't hire, they decide not to hire for whatever reason, they're just not going to pay me the extra, like the excess amount. You know what I mean?
It's the same for me, bro. If they don't hire the VA, it doesn't count. You just gotta get them a good fucking applicant, dog.
Yeah.
Just trust in your services. I know I can deliver good shit, so I'm not really worried.
Yeah. Shit, bro. I mean, like now I think the only thing is just to keep taking calls and then see what happens. But right now, so I think next week is the last week that I'll be working at like my 9 to 5. Then I'm gonna take some time off.
That's gas.
No. But like, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. But I'm like, so basically, I'm on a casual contract, which is like I can say no to work whenever I say no to work. But if a team comes up and they need help with a project and if they need me to work, then I'll just be like, yeah, okay, I'll come in and I'll help. So I've been helping with this one team for like a week, and then next week should be the last week because I've finished like pretty much all their work already. So next week should be the last week.
That's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that in the US.
Yeah, but bro, it's good, bro, because right now if they like work, I'm like